You failed, too. I can't afford to lose. Everyone's counting on me.
Welcome guys to another Dragon Ball Legends video, and today we're gonna be talking about this LF GOGETA BLUE zenkai that literally just came out. Like, well, the time I posted this is yesterday, but the time I made this video was today. But anyways, I managed to get a zenkai at 7 stars, and not only that, but I was also able to max his soul boost for his zenkai too, as you can see down here, right here. So yep, we're gonna be talking about him. So he is a Sparking, he is LF obviously, and he is a melee type, so he's gonna do more damage. Sorry, I have the hiccups. He's gonna do more damage in strike attack. Actually, a lot of damage. Look at that. But yeah. Well, it's maybe because of my arts, because my arts are a little messed up. Yeah, as you can see here, I have his strike boosted like all the way up, and his blast attack not that much. His special boost, so I can get get him a little defensive and stuff. So honestly, for his zenkai, I think it gives him like most ki recovery. I don't know. I really don't really look forward. I actually have to like pay more attention towards like the soul boost that they give the zenkais, because honestly I don't know how to read them properly. But honestly, I think most of his like unique abilities is just like ki restoration. I think, yeah, restores one ki by 15 and reduces enemy ki. Restores health by 3% and ki by 15. So yeah, I forgot which one it was. I think it was also Adept, where like, yeah, they also get a unique ability. They're all different too. Yeah, didn't Guna this guy nullifies element fact. I think it's element, right? Yeah, and unfavorable element factors for 5 target counts. And they also seal enemies' blast darts, so that's cool. So whenever you try to drop in the green, because his green is like counter towards not blast, strikes. So he is a LF zenkai, and he buffs both yellow and size for the movies here. I'm going to be showing you here. Oh, this is the ability. We'll get to that soon. But zenkai ability, which is at, what is this, 6? Wait, what's this in 6? Or am I dumb? Could have sworn I have him at like, yeah, it's at 4, I think, right? Why is this on 4? Anyways, both element yellow and episode saga from the movie, so this is gonna be a buff for the Beast Gohan, the Ultra Beast Gohan. 40% to strike attack and blast attack, and 35% to strike and blast defense. So this is gonna be a good zenkai for the new Ultra Beast Gohan. And his Z ability level 3 is 30% to episode saga for the movies. Tag God Key or tag Fusion Warrior base strike and blast defense. Attack, I mean, during battle. So again, this also benefits starting from the movies or Ultra Beast Gohan. So honestly, I see him being used mostly. I've played a couple of rounds with him to say that he's okay. Actually, it's quite impressive the amount of like damage. It really get me started with like his blue card. For some reason, his blue card does so much damage. Or maybe it's just me because of my art boost, but I don't think it really matters, right? It shouldn't matter. At least I think it doesn't. Although for right here, strike attack, it does clearly more damage than my blast attack because of my boosts here. But honestly, I see this as a big win. So yeah, the original. I don't know if I can go to the original, but let's for maximum stats. Yeah, he does a lot more damage. Like, what is that? Like a 6 difference? No, 8. No, 7 times difference. 7,000 more difference. So, oh, that's cool. And as for the units that he can buff, all of these are the units that he can buff. All of these are element yellow and from sagas of the movies. Therefore, he should be able to buff every single one of these units. As you can see here, we obviously have the Ultra Beast Gohan here, since he is yellow and he is from the saga of the movies, superhero. Also, that thing is a great movie. That movie was so good, honestly. The fight, the special beam cannon, and all that. Such a great movie. And obviously we have this guy too. He's pretty good. I don't see him being used too much in the meta, but he's still up there. And then we have these two. This guy's just, I don't know where they went, honestly. These guys are pretty good still, although I have like a low stars, so I don't really use it. This is another Zenkai buffer for Ultra Beast Gohan. This is also another Beast Gohan buffer. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Gotenks, I remember when this guy like came out from the game, for me he was like pretty broken. And I always pulled him too. But anyways, now for his Z ability. Right, so firstly, I'm going to be going with the first Z ability 1. And I would like continue to go like Z ability 2, Z ability 3, Z ability 4. But they're pretty much almost all the same, except for like the higher you get in levels in the Z ability, the more obviously the more percent that you get in an additional like defense or attack, depending on like the character, obviously. So for the Z ability 1 for this Zenkai Gogeta, it gives 20% to episode target of the movie's base strike and blast attack during battle. So all of these units are the ones that you'll be able to buff here. We have Beast Gohan, obviously. We got Janemba, although Janemba kind of fell off, honestly. He gets one-shotted by almost everybody. Then this Gogeta, I don't know if he's still good, but I don't know. This Ultra Beast, Ultimate Gohan here. And then we have this guy with also recent not LF, the Zenkai 2. I don't have him because I have him at 6 stars, but that's fine, I guess. This Beast Gohan 2, honestly, he's still pretty good, honestly. Although, I don't know. I think he has a platinum, no, not platinum, a unique equipment too, but I don't know. Oh man, that's pretty much. Oh, the Gammas too. The Gammas are pretty good. That's pretty much it, honestly. All these units are the ones you could buff with its ability. Although, if you want the most benefit, then just go for yellow too, because well, as I told you before, the Zenkai does buff yellow too. So there's more interest to use any of these units that are yellow, even these ball sacks right here. But these dumbasses, look at how dumb they look. But anyways, we're moving on to Z ability 2. So it's Z ability level 2 is basically the same thing, and so it's gonna be 20%, 26% to episodes of the movies, or tag God Key, base strike and blast attack during battle. Also, I'm not gonna show the from sagas from the movies because I literally just showed y'all. So instead, I'm just gonna show you God Key here. All of these are God Key. Oh, all of these are like have the tag God Key. So most of these are the same. For example, we got Gogeta Blue here. These Fusion Gogetas. There's these two right here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it from the movies. I'm sure there's more, but like, who plays this guy? Who even plays this guy, anyways? Honestly, I might make a video about him. I have to like play more new units that like are underrated. But anyways, yeah. Ultra UI here, he is yellow, but he has not started from the movie, so he's not gonna get a Zenkai. So, but we're gonna move on to Z ability 3. So just like Z ability 1 and 2, it's gonna buff episode stock of the movies and tag God Key. So I'm not gonna show those, but in additional, they also buff tag Fusion Warriors base strike and blast attack during battle with an additional 30% to all of these units. So 30% starts the movies, or tag God Key, which the ones that I just showed y'all, or tag Fusion Warriors, which is all of these here right here. All of these will get buffed. Gogeta Blue will get buffed here. Ultra. This yellow Legends Limited Fusion Gogeta Blue. This Ultra Gogeta 4. And that's pretty much it. Honestly. Honestly, the rest of these units is pretty dookie, but oh yeah, for the units that I don't have, Gotenks is actually pretty good. This green Legends Limited Vegito is pretty good. I've heard people say that this Ultra Blue Vegito is like fell off or something, but honestly, I feel like he sorta does fit in the meta, except that he dies pretty fast. But for sure. You can also go for this Ultra Vegito Yellow. Ultra Super Vegito, what am I saying? Yeah. Because, well, Mono Yellow team is like getting huge buffs with this one. We got like Ultra Beast Gohan, he's yellow. And then we have another, this Zenkai right here. Yellow. So mainly just sagas from the movies, Mono Yellow team, honestly. So we're going to move on to Z ability 4, which is going to be the last one. Oh, and the Z ability is basically just the same thing, but 35% to strike and blast attack during battle, 2 sagas from the movies, Tag Godki or Tag Future Warrior. So that's that. We're gonna move on to his equipments. So for the first one, we obviously have this awakened one. The base strike attack 50%, strike and defense, strike attack and defense both at 50%, and strike attack at 50, strike and defense at strike attack and defense at 50%. Then I can't speak. You get this in the in the Legends medal for awesome rewards. Our next one is fusion. Special move damage 10%, health restoration 10%, base strike defense 28%, strike attack 38%, and you get this in the Ultimate Equipment Collection normal fusion. Our third one is going to be Super Saiyan Goten, health restoration 12%, base strike defense 20%, and additional 15% to strike defense with tag Hybrid Saiyan as a battle member. Blast defense 20%, an additional 15% to blast defense with tag Saiyan as a battle member. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. Then we have Give Up Blue, base critical 22%, strike defense 20%, an additional 12% to own strike attack, where 3 band members are tag Fusion Warriors. Base blast defense 20%, an additional 12% to own blast attack, where 3 band members are tag Fusion Warriors. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have the You're an Idiot. You're the Idiot. Health restoration 10%, base key recovery 10%, special move damage 10%, and additional ultimate damage 10%, strike and blast attack 20%. And you get this in the Ultimate Equipment Collection normal Fusion Warriors and yellow. And then we have a Gift from the Earth. Base health 10%, strike defense 10%, and additional 12% to own strike defense if a battle member other than this character is both tag Saiyan and in episode sagas from the movies. Base blast attack 15%, and additional 15% to own blast attack if a battle member other than this character is both tag Saiyan and episode sagas from the movies. You get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have I have the power of nature inside. Strike and plus defense 12%, strike defense 10%, and additional 10% to strike defense with battle style range type is a battle member. Blast defense 10%, and additional 10% to blast defense with battle style melee type is a battle member. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. Then we have for your 6, I hope that wasn't the cavalry. Special move damage 10%, blast defense 25%, 10% to one blast attack when 3 battle members are episode sagas from movies. Base strike defense 25%, an additional 10% to one strike attack when 3 battle members are episode sagas from the movies. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. Then we have, that was a neat trick. Base strike defense 20%, blast defense 25%, strike attack 35%. And you get this in the Ultimate Equipment Collection's normal sagas from the movies and yellow. Then we have times 10, strike defense 20%, key recovery, and strike attack 15%, blast attack 30%. You get this in the Ultimate Equipment Collection normal God Key and yellow. Then we have the You Call That a Punch. You can either get for slot 1 strike defense at 20% or blast defense at 20%. For slot 2, strike attack 20% and additional 10% to one strike defense with 3 battle members are sagas of the movies. Blast attack 20% and additional 10% to one blast defense with 3 battle members are episode sagas from the movies. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. Then we have Piccolo, base health 10%, blast attack 12%, 12% to blast attack with tag regeneration as a battle member. Strike attack 12% and additional 12% to strike attack when tag Hybrid Saiyan is a battle member. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. Then we have the I Set on a Fearsome Foe. Special move damage 10%, ultimate damage 10%, strike attack 12%, and additional 12% to one strike defense with 3 battle members are tag Garki. Blast attack 12%, an additional 12% to one blast defense with 3 battle members are tag Garki. You get this in Ultimate Equipment Collection normal Garki. And then we have the base health 10%, blast defense 15%, an additional 12% to one blast attack when episodes of the movies. episode cycle of the movies, and tag Otherworld Warriors, a battle member. Base strike defense 15% and additional 12% to on strike attack when episode cycle from the episode cycle of the movies. And tag Otherworld Warrior is a battle member, and you get this in the hyper-dimensional co-op. Then we have this junk, Kakarot special with damage 12%, strike defense 20%, and additional 12% to strike attack when character Goku is a battle member. Blast defense 20% and additional 12% to blast attack when tag Team Bardock is a battle member, and you get this in the hyper-dimensional co-op. And then we have one of the recent ones that came out, base strike defense 25%, blast attack 12%, and additional 12% to blast attack if a battle member other than this character is tag Godkey. Strike attack 12%, and additional 12% to one strike attack if a battle member other than this character is episode sagas from the movies. And you get this with the new festival hyperdimensional co-op or in the hyperdimensional co-op exchange shop. Then we have a god facing a god, base health 10%, base strike defense 20%, blast defense 20%, in addition of 15% to one strike and blast defense with 3 battle members are tag Godkey. 12% to strike attack if this character is tag Super Saiyan God or tag God of Destruction. And you get this in the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush. And then we have it's a level of strength I can't reach on my own. Base health 10%, blast defense 15%, and additional 12% to blast attack when tag Super Saiyan God is a battle member. Strike defense 15% and additional 12% to strike attack when tag Super Saiyan God is a battle member. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op exchange shop. And then we have Hello, Are You Napping? Health restoration 10%, base key recovery 10%, base blast attack 16%, 30% to blast defense when character Gogeta and tag Super Saiyan 4 is a battle member. Strike attack 15% and additional 30% to strike defense when tag character Gogeta and tag Super Saiyan 4 is a battle member. And you get this in the exchange shop. And last but not least, for the unique equipments, if you haven't figured it out yet, you can't win. Both strike and blast attack is 10%, strike attack 12%, 12% to one strike attack when episode cycle of the movies, and tag regeneration is a battle member. Blast attack is at 12%, 12% additionally to own blast attack when tag episode cycle of the movies, and tag powerful opponent is a battle member. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. So this is his recent LF Zenkai that this guy got. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that he finally got a Zenkai because from what I've heard, he basically released, I think, in the first anniversary of the game. I think I have no idea. I haven't played this game ever since. I haven't played the game when it literally just came out. I started playing ever since I think the 4th anniversary where Ultra UI came out. I think it was a year ago or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, so honestly, he well deserves it because his LF is super cool, honestly. So honestly, it's worth it. So as I was saying, he buffs Ultra Beast Gohan, obviously. So you can basically just make another mono yellow team if you really wanted to. Because you have now what, 3 Zenkais. He has this guy, obviously. And then he has this guy, which I don't have his Zenkai fully maxed yet. And then last but not least, we have this one too. Because all of these buffs, sagas from the movies, this Bardock, Zenkai, sagas from the movies, and yellow. Yep, there we go. And then this Goku right here from, what movie is this guy from? Oh, Broly, the Broly movie. Okay. Yeah, he buffs Zenkai is attached to the movies and yellow too. So we have triple Ultra Beast Gohan buffers here. So yeah, honestly, the equipment that I have for now, it's not that bad, but it could certainly be better. I'm certainly getting more focus into equipment because, well, I have to lock in, honestly. All this grinding and stuff, and there's a lot more to go, honestly. But I catch you on guys later. Let me know if you guys will use this guy in any of your teams or just for Avenge. And I'll see you guys later.